We need to talk about this. Now, I say this, of course, in response to Lil Nas X. It's his new music video entitled Montero, Call Me By Your Name. And I'd like to be the first to point out that if you take that title and just squint, and then you take out some letters, and put in some more letters, it clearly says, Satan, call me by your name. Now, I'm gonna watch this video live so that I may inform you of the subtle religious imagery that can be found throughout. Now that's, oh my. We should cut real quick, right? I do apologize. Won't you remind me what we were talking about?
You know, gay thing.
Why would you call me that? I have never even associated with homosexual ideologies or, you know, images.
No, the video.
The video, right, the video. Because I cannot be a homosexual, for I have a wife whom I love very much. That is right. I love you so much. Amy, I love you, Amy. Say hi to our kids for me, alright? Basically, the song features overt religious imagery as well as overt homosexual imagery. And his marketing plan could pretty much be described as, I'm gonna piss off some Catholics, and when they bitch about it, I get free promotion. And predictably, he pissed off some Catholics and they gave him free promotion. And I think my favorite example of this is professional walking, talking victim complex Kaitlin Bennett, who I take so much pleasure in getting an excuse to make fun of. Who, you might know her for being the crazy girl who took a fucking gun onto campus to take her graduation photos. And also, that girl who provoked a person on the street, made fun of them for their weight, and then when the person confronted them about it, threatened to fucking kill them?
Oh! She's gonna eat it! Did you say to me? You know I carry, right?
Now, this all started when the professional walking, talking victim complex decided to tweet out that, you know, they're grateful to be blocked by Lil Nas X. Good one. And Lil Nas X just playfully responds, you know, I still see your tweets, shitty pants. Playful banter between, you know, political rivals, we'll call, oh, that's an insult to Lil Nas X. Rivals implies they're on the same level, but, you know, pretty harmless stuff, right? She then proves that she lacks the critical thinking to actually analyze a piece of art for herself by completely missing the point of the video and saying that Lil Nas X wants to take it up the ass from Satan. So we have casual homophobia and just ignorance. You saw the part where he kills Satan, right? And then when Kaitlin Bennett realized she wasn't going to win this Twitter feed with her cleverness, seeing as how my left kneecap has more cleverness than Kaitlin Bennett, she decided to just go for completely overt racism, asking Lil Nas X if he still sees his father. A little word of advice for Bennett, if I may. Now, I know you're a crazy cool girl, but your heroes, they came up with a very clear rule, which is that you cover your face when you're going to do things like this, because when your face is uncovered, it leads to repercussions, and cowards like you can't let that happen. I mean, I'm just letting you know what your heroes do. When Lil Nas X decided to respond that he does in fact see his father, and he might just go ahead and fuck hers, Kaitlin Bennett decided to clutch her pearls and say that Lil Nas X threatened to rape her father. Now, Kaitlin, I want to be the one to inform you that I think Lil Nas X was looking to gain consent. I think he was going to take him out for dinner, take him out to a movie, and then see where the night went. I mean, nothing in his tweet in any way implies anything non-consensual taking place. I mean, Kate, not for nothing, it's people like you who get paid for being stupid that end up just making white people as a whole look really stupid. And, I mean, we don't need your help doing that. We do a pretty good job of that all on our own. And I think the thing that bothers me most about this whole thing is the completely fake outrage that centers around pretending to clutch your pearls and say, well, what about the children? Think of the children. I have really bad news for parents, and that's that not all art is for children. In fact, arguably, most art is not for children. And that's why you, as a parent, are supposed to have a hand in deciding what art you do and don't want your child to see. It's not Lil Nas X's fault that your lazy ass decides to put an iPad in front of your child on shuffle and then get mad about what they see when you couldn't even be bothered to make a fucking playlist to determine what they see. This type of stuff is so annoying to me. I mean, he literally went out and sold Satan shoes because he knew your outrage would just market it and make sure that they sold out in what, under a minute? You goddamn morons absolutely played into his hands. You're also intentionally choosing to miss the entire point of the music video, which is the fact that Lil Nas X has experienced religious trauma as a result of people telling him that he would go to hell for being gay. I mean, you raised this man to be afraid of Satan, and so when he creates a piece of art saying that he's not going to be afraid anymore, he's not going to be brainwashed by you anymore, you completely miss the point of the message and say that he's celebrating Satan when in fact he's liberating himself from him. He's liberating himself from a figure that he only ever was afraid of because of you. But, you know, cry fake outrage and never question why more and more people are leaving the church every day. No, yeah, it's because of Lil Nas X, not because of the fact that your religion has so many fundamental flaws that you've always relied on fear as opposed to a message of acceptance, which this music video has. That's why it's so alluring for kids. That's why it's so alluring, especially for people who are in the LGBTQ community, because you're shunning them and Lil Nas X is giving them empowerment. That's why your church is under a crisis right now, but, you know, keep saying it's everyone's fault but your own. Yeah, honestly, I had a completely different punchline written out, but I feel like that's a stronger point than I originally had, so I'm just gonna go out there, yeah. Bye! Hey, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It actually really helps me out a lot. I make comedic commentary videos of the informative and satirical variety every Friday, and if you're not convinced yet, you can check out some more examples above. Alright, well, thanks again. Bye!